Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. Uh, Welcome to the AM session. I don't have a bias for this morning, by the way. If it will allow, I'll look for continuation. Just followed suit. Okay. I'm likely gonna look for continuation. Just waiting for the next 4 minutes closure because already we have tapped into this 5 minutes for value gap. Yeah. So if we flip that to the upside, might consider longing. Yeah. Just waiting. While waiting for that to happen, uh, on the long-term trading stuff, I have uh, I've trailed my stop loss. Okay, whatever was trailed my stop loss to profit. Look, to be honest, if you want to keep on holding, it may come back and retest there. I'll take profit here, and if it retest on that low again, I'll re-enter. I just don't wanna be too aggressive because it might flip all in all. So I'm just gonna take profit here. If it flips, re-enter again because you clearly see that there is some sort of possibility that it might react on that on this support back to that support. So, but I've already trailed my stop loss, so I'm just watching to see what's gonna happen today. The dollar, as we open today, has a lot of bit of strength, and here's a trade I'm telling you about. Oh, come on, man. I think I need to set up my trade. So here is a trade to move my stop loss to profit, hoping that it holds. But something is happening. Something is happening. What I was looking for. Let me see. Oh, let me see the next 1 minute where it closes. But the idea here is within this area here. You could jump in if you don't want to wait, but I think I will wait to see where it closes. Yeah. I have to jump on now. It's a bit higher, but I'll add my limit. Come on. I'm gonna add my limit. I'm adding my limits. God. Should be in now. Okay. I'm on a trade. What the hell? It's not looking good, by the way. I'm long, man. I went short. I went long, sorry. I went long. I'm tired. So I don't know, man. I'm just gonna hold on to this. I love that inside the fair value gap, there's a very strong breaker support of some sort. So we're gonna see how it goes. If it breaks above it decisively, then I think I'm gonna move to break even. Yeah. Seems to be moving lower, which is not good. Oh, God. This is the five that I was telling you about, that if this five flipped, perhaps we're gonna say there is a bit of continuation because we held that five. Let's say you jumped in on this five. We seem to be holding the 1 minute breaker kind of a thing. But my worry now, right now, is there was no 3 minutes breaker of a value gap here. It's only that we held this 5 minutes fair value gap and my stop loss is below it. So let's see if it will come back all the way down. Personally, I only want it to come all the way down to this low. That is why I just went long for a continuation to the upside, hoping that below it hold this previous daily low. And also there is there's a 15 minutes, yeah, fair value gap support, another 15 minutes. So I'm hoping for continuation higher to these highs, yeah. I think that's my plan. So at this point in time, the price action says if it breaks above, hold that to look for higher. I think I'll be break even by then. But if it doesn't do that, then I guess my risk will remain. Okay. Can we close above that high? I think that's a question that I'm asking myself right now. Because you need a close above that high. If that happens, then that's 1 minute fair value gap. Yeah, will be a point of my interest at this point. Just wanted to close above, show decisive close above the current high. Maybe I'll reduce my risk, but until then, I guess we'll have to hold on to risk for quite a long time now. Because until it closes, that doesn't confirm that the 1 minute is continuing to be bullish. So, okay, we got the closure I was waiting for. Let me see what happens to this 1 minute. Yeah, could even move to break even, to be honest, if the next 1 minute does a decisive thing. But in a way, I would love my stop loss to be at this low here, just to de-risk a bit. But let's wait and see, because the reason why I'm saying I would love to de-risk a bit, it we could come back and hold that breaker, favor look 1 minute favor look at breaker kind of thing, and then we continue higher. And if you hold that and this next one come and continue higher, then I think I'll be more comfortable moving to break even. But for now, I'm more reluctant and just thinking of reducing risk. So that was a weird closure. I thought we could open. Look at that. Thought there we could open and continue higher. Look at this candle. Look at that death of me candle. Yep. Can I kill it here? Let me hold on to risk. It's fine. Let's see. Let's see how it goes. Oil is back into the bullish territory. And Bitcoin, wow. Okay. I might take Bitcoin long. Let me see the technicals. Interesting. While waiting for this trade to do something, I want to say something. Sorry. Where is Bitcoin crypto? Oh, if it returns back, yeah, I'm gonna attempt to go long on Bitcoin. But that's a long-term trade. Gonna attempt to go long. Yeah, I'm gonna attempt to go long. Yeah. There's also supply. So with this 1 minute demand that has formed, honestly, one can de-risk to that low. But I will decide. Let me decide. I'm gonna say something. I only wanted to close below the supply. I mean the demand. You guys understand why. Hold it. I'm gonna hold it through. This will be trade above will be my break-even point now. We'll have made break-even, but I thought saw this 1 minute fair value gap, which didn't form at the high, so I guess didn't qualify as a break-even. So maintain the same risk. If you want, you could de-risk to this 1 minute demand low. Yeah. Let me remove this. To this 1 minute demand, yeah. So those are the options that you might have. Forgot to check something. Let me check something here. Oil is bullish, but I feel like oil has just quite moved, eh? That's crude oil. Sure. Mm, don't have a point of departure, to be honest. Mm, I don't have a point of departure for oil. But anyway, ah, I think I'm gonna de-risk seriously now. Could even move my stop loss to break even now. But I'm not gonna put it exactly at break even. I'm gonna show you now. Okay, stop at break even. Why hold on to risk unnecessarily? Stop at break even. Hold that high and then continue taking out, then we continue higher. Stop at break even. I think, yeah, rather retest of a week, and then we'll look to be continuing higher. Close above this current high. Yep, something like if it close above, then continuation confirmed. Ah, there we go. Held that. So I'll just be watching from now. I think break even, I'm confirmed. The break even is confirmed fully. So look, honestly, we could look for a low and a continuation again. So that might happen. So I'm happy with the break even right now. If you wanted a 1:1, you can take your 1:1 already. Wanted your 1:1. I think your 1:1 is confirmed. 1.5. Do something. Close above this week's. Let it work as a retest. You can come back inside. It looks like we might take a break even, by the way. There's a very strong bearish candle forming here. It's a very strong one. Is that Trump speaking? Who confirm? Oh, shucks. But that will be 1/2 past, so we have an hour before Trump speaks, so we are good. There's a trade that is stressing me, yeah, that I missed. We're holding that resistant area that was supposed to be support and resistant now. So if you had time frame, you could look at this. You look at it as a break, retest, continuation lower, or a break, fake out down, come back up, retest there, and look for continuation still. So mm, okay. Looks to be holding that support, eh? And my problem, the way it's holding it, it could reverse because of there's a 1 minute fair value gap here. Name mark exactly that. So if we get in vision of this 1 minute, that would be solid. That 1 minute fair value gap. That will be another problem. See what I was talking about. There's a breaker here. So this is a very strong resistance point on 1 minute time frame. Support and resistance right now. So question, will I take a break even, or will the buyer still come through and push the price to the upside? Which there's very strong bears coming, eh? So on a 1 minute like this, you can, if you look at that, there's an SMT, which S&P 500 is weaker within this breaker point that is formed here, just inside here, while Nasdaq is stronger. And it close above. Oof, look at that. Oh, those 5 minutes are failing to be too aggressive to the upside, eh? I'm starting to doubt them, to be honest. Look at how they are closing. They are really closing terrible. I don't like these closures. If at least 1 5 could close above here, and then it will give a bit of confidence for bulls. Where are we? We are here. Hmm. We're inside the 15 minutes supply, and I'm looking for continuation to take out the high. Okay, now I see. I'm looking for continuation at a high, basically. I'm fine with it because I thought we'll sweep this high and come back lower. This was yesterday. This was AM session high, so I'm fine with it. We held that, gave us confirmation. So if it doesn't continue as well, we'll just take a break even. We'll see the rest in the PM session in the PM session. So yep. There's a 3 minutes where we look at that held, yeah. Decent moves though. That's strong support. Oh God, good move. So as above, that will be very solid. Oh, come on, really now? I'm waiting for a closure above to form a new supply demand area, but it seems like it doesn't want to close above. So, and look at this. Once this flips, we are all gone down. So there's a lot of things to consider here. If you want, you could take profit here. If it comes back and retests the high, you can take profit. To be fair, that will be a 1:1. Just waiting to see what's gonna happen at the high. So that is why I'm not even in a hurry. I know I've secured my stop loss at break even, so my risk is very minimal today. Yeah. Oh, come on, man. Oh, like really, those 5 minutes are not, they are fading off. Like there's a very strong, um, what do you call this? There's a very strong bearish sellers coming through to push market lower as it tries to break above. Strong sellers come through, push market lower as it tries to trade above. So you can see this 5 minutes. This next one, it might even close bearish. If you were to look, jump on, off, and look at the 5 minutes, it might even close bearish because look at this next two ones. Just went up, came back. That went up, came back. Close bullish, which it's still a good thing, yeah. Nah? So we look to see if it's gonna continue, take out that high. Because once it takes out this high, it confirms this area as demand for higher prices. And as it goes higher, I might even move tightly to this low. So my idea is to move tightly to 1:1, depending on what the market does before 5 p.m. South African time. But as it plays around here, uh, there's nothing much you can do about it because it's within that support and resistant area that is holding. So you just have to look at it and do nothing. And if you're trading, those that trade ICT, this looks like a clean trend line. Question is, how long can this trend line continue on a 1 minute time frame to the upside? Because this is acting as a very strong resistant area. So what you might see a break, hold that. And once it holds that, then maybe you can go to where we were targeting, or it might entirely fail to do, then it start doing this. So you have those two options at this point in time. That is why my stops are at break even, and once my stops are at break even, there's really nothing to worry about. I have basically I've de-risked in a way, so you sometimes don't have, you're not even supposed to be worried so much. So you just have to, I guess, sit and see what the market does. Look at that. So that's where my problem is. Yep, the bulls are not coming through, really. They seem to be failing to break above. So this is what's happening now. Just gonna do this. Just gonna mark this way. Looking at this price action right now, if it starts closing below here, yeah, it's chai. That's definitely going lower. Yep, it looks like we are coming lower. We have failed to break above this high. So, yep, we might take, we are, our possibilities now it's a break even. We really fail to continue to the upside. Oh, shucks. Retest of this 1 minute fair value gap. Ooh, didn't see that coming. Okay. A closure below, that will turn support. Yep. Something like this is something that I didn't want to see. Yeah, I'm almost break even. Something like this, something that I didn't want to see. Okay, break even. Yeah, told you. Once we close and come lower, hell that it failed to use this as demand, so that turns supply. So for those that are bearish, I think so for those that are bearish, basically, um, their move is coming through here. So if you're bearish, you could look for shorts here. So I took a break even. For me, I don't have any bearish sentiments, so you could look for shorts like this. So it's at a 15-minute supply or order block. We see in a flip that this low and then push to the upside. So yep, think you're good in going short like this. Yeah, you're good in shorting like that. Because the only way I would have moved my thing, it's if that close and use this supply, and then I was going to be aggressive and secure 1:1. But man, we seem to be failing. So we are holding supply there, holding supply, holding demand there. Then can it continue higher? But anyway, took a break even this PAM session. I'm not even gonna short the market right now. I need to go fetch my kids, so I wouldn't be very observant on a trade. And the annoying thing might have taken me out to retest and still go short. So can I? Okay, I'm gonna short here. I'm gonna short here. Oh shucks, there's rev. It seems to okay. I'm gonna try to short. Let me see. I've set my limit again for shorts. Ah no, it's gone. Okay, it's gone. It is gone. I just didn't get time to enter. It's gone. Okay. Fail of the supply, and then I think it's gone. I don't think to returns back. I'm gonna remove my limit. Yeah. Nope, it's gone. Yeah. Okay. I will remove my limit now. You see now it has invaded that. Nope. We're still at the 5 minutes fair value gap, but just wanted to hold, yeah, man. I just don't want to take. Can it continue lower? This is still holding. What's up? And the weekly support. I told you about this weekly support before. Uh, Can I wait with my limits? Yeah, let me see. I had a limit on AUDJPY, but we seem to have missed me. But I'll still sit and see if it's gonna come back. If it doesn't come back, It doesn't come back. AUD CAD. We still have to come lower, so oh come on. This can't stop being annoying. Shucks. If it continues coming higher, perhaps we'll consider as it comes back higher. But let's see. Okay. I'm gonna go now. I'll decide on the road if I keep my limit or not. I need to go fetch my kids. Ah no. I'm gonna delete it now. I'm gonna wait for this 5 to see what's gonna happen. Nope, my limit is out. I'm gonna remove my limits. Nothing is happening. I don't like it. I'm gonna remove my limit. Okay. So I think the rest we'll discuss it later. You see, if US30 were to be bullish, I'll definitely jump in here without any hesitations, to be honest. But we're still far from that, so but US oil, I'm closely watching US oil. Um, I'm closely watching US oil. Can I long? Let me see. I'm gonna try it with a very minimum risk, yeah. Very minimal risk. Let me see. I'll try US oil with a very minimal risk. Second leg on US oil. But something to note is I'll move my stop loss very aggressively. Okay, my entry on US oil is secured. I'll show you now why. I'll show you the trade now. Use a trade for US oil. So this is the position I just taken now. Stop loss below, looking for continuation higher. Uh, Looking for continuation higher. So let's see how it goes. Anyway, other than that, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me. I have to go. We've taken a break even today. I know it's annoying, but we've taken a break even. We did get a 1:1, but given the circumstances, we wanted for a continuation higher, but we didn't get. So I'll see you in the PM session. I've just went long here. Let's see how it all goes. Thank you so much, guys. See you in the PM session. Love you all. Bye.